Hey everyone, I'm so excited. This is going to be my first monthly favourites video ever. So sorry I'm a bit late, but I don't know why I was late. All of my favourites this month are makeup. Let's just get into it. First I'm going to start with lips because there's quite a few lips monthly favourites. And first is my MAC lipstick in Verve. I just think this colour is the perfect neutral nude colour for Asian skin tones. It may look a bit dark here, but when it's applied, it's just it just looks so nice on the lips. Just want to kiss them. Right, next one is an all-time favourite. It's been around for years. It's the MAC lipstick in Viva Glam, which is actually what I've got on my lips, even though I've mixed it with other stuff today. And this is just a it looks very warm and orangey on the camera, but it's actually a very neutral, cool toned red, which is perfect for yellow undertone, because we feel like we can't really get away with red lipsticks, but this one has been the only red lipstick I have got away with. Secondly, I have my Rimmel Provacalips. They're 16-hour kiss-proof lip colour, and I have it in Kiss Fatal or Fatal and Make Your Move. I have got this on my lips as well. There's an awful lot on my lips today, so don't take my lip as a cup. Right, here we go. This is Kiss Fatal and this is Make Your Move. And basically, they're just like liquid lipstick. If you put this side on its own and you leave it for about 10 minutes to dry, it will dry completely matte and it won't budge. But there is also a lip gloss side here, and this, what does it say it does? It says that it doesn't say it does anything. Oh, it's just lock and shine. But this stuff, it's just a basic shimmer. It holds it on forever. I'm saying that I put it on in the afternoon, I took all my makeup off, I left my lips alone, don't ask me why, but I went to bed anyway, and I woke up in the morning and it was still on my lips and it hadn't like run over the corners or anything, like it did not budge, and even when I rubbed it off there was still like the tint on my lips. So I think these are really good. I mean, even with eating food, they don't transfer, which is I have a major problem with because I've got small lips. When I eat food, I end up getting the food on my chin and on my nose, but with these, they don't transfer, so they're great. Next is a long-time favourite. It's one of my favourite concealers, and it's a liquid concealer, and it's Pro Conceal, and this one's in creamy beige. I have quite a few colours of these, but creamy beige tends to be my favourite colour, and I use it for highlighter. But this stuff, it covers so well. I mean, I put it over the tattoo. Oh, there it is. How can I forget what side it is? On my arm, and it pretty much covered it. This stuff is really thick, but if you set it right, it doesn't look as thick, so it is great. They're very cheap as well. I think it cost me £3.99. And they also have cool, warm and neutral shade concealers, which most drugstores don't do. They're just light, medium, dark. But this, you know, creamy beige, and then there's pure beige, which is more of a cool tone, and then they have cool tan, which is basically my skin colour, and it's like a very cool olive yellow toned concealer. And I've never really seen that apart from with like all the high-end stuff like Bobbi Brown and stuff like that. So I think it's great that there's finally a drugstore that does cool, warm and neutral concealers. Next, this is actually something that I've only tried out recently. I bought it because of all the hype that's going on, and it is a Maybelline Dream Flawless Nude Fluid Touch Foundation, and I got it in the darkest shade, which is 48. This foundation is very matte, and I don't like matte foundations, but because I have an oily forehead, I haven't set anything with powder. I've got it on my face right now and I haven't set anything with powder, so it's become quite dewy. I do really like it. when you look up close up to me, you can't really tell on the camera, but it just looks like I haven't really got any foundation on. I love the look of not looking like I'm wearing foundation, just being like, yeah, my skin is flawless. But obviously it's not. But this gives you that really, you know, natural makeup look. I actually prefer this to the L'Oreal's Nude Taunt. I don't know, this one I feel like it stays put a bit longer. But the one thing I must say about all of these is that they don't last long, but you can't expect them to because they're so thin and light. So yeah, one other complaint is that they come in this applicator and you're meant to just and let it drop, but look, it just like, I don't know, it's so messy and it leaks out the bottle at the side, just But apart from that, the actual foundation is good. It's just this, and it's a glass bottle as well, so I'm crap scared of carrying this around because if I drop it and it smashes, my life is over. I must say their colour choices aren't really good. I was actually very lucky. I just went for the darkest shade there was, and I was lucky enough it to actually be a good match. But there's only, I think, about 6 shades, and you know, there's more than 6 different kinds of shades in the world, so it doesn't make sense to me. There's not really anything darker than this. There usually is foundation that I can get into, so I'm not really sure what's going on here. Next is my Benefit Gimme Brow. I have been using this in every video, and that's just because this has become a part of my everyday brow routine now. I absolutely love it. It's a small brush, so it's really good at precisioning, right? I use this every day, even when I don't do my full out eyebrows like I have done today. I'll still use this to set my eyebrows because it does help fill in the gaps and it keeps my eyebrow in the right shape, which I really love. I don't know, it's just very good, okay? It was expensive though. It killed me to spend £17 on this when it's so tiny. I was literally like, ah. But yes, I cashed out and it was worth it. Next, I have the L'Oreal Nude Magique Blur Cream. This stuff has been around for a while now, and I've actually had this one for ages. It's running out though. I need to buy a new one. I've lost the lid, so it's gonna dry out as well. I've been putting cling film over it, DIY. Ooh. But this stuff is so good. I'm not really a fan of primers because I feel like they just make your makeup look heavier and thicker and cakier, and I like my foundation to kind of look like, as I said before, it's just my skin, but better. I don't like it to look like, oh, she's got loads of makeup on her face today. I don't want it to look like a mask. I like it to look like, you know, oh, that girl's so naturally beautiful, and then I can just like, ah, thank you. But yes, this is the Nude Magique Blur Cream, Instant Flawless Perfector. Immediately blurs pores, refines skin texture for a perfect nude finish. And this is in medium to dark. Micro blur technology. Can someone please tell me what that is? Because I don't know. And lastly is my MAC Prep+Prime. Right, look at this. I'm not happy that it's running out, but this stuff is amazeballs, okay? Because after I've done my foundation and I've set it with powder or whatever, if I spray this on my face, it takes away the powdery look, and I hate the powdery look because, as I said 2 times before already in this video, I like my makeup to look like it's my skin, and that cannot happen when there's powder on your face. So this takes away the powderiness, which is absolutely great, and it takes my face back to a dewy place that looks like it could be my skin. Ooh. So yes, that is my monthly favourites. Next month I will have one on time. Forget about this time. But I just wanted to get it out there because I did have some favourites that I was dying to share. Thank you for watching me.